Hi class, this is Mike Nolan and this is my week 3 multimedia discussion board. In this discussion board I'm going to be discussing how compensation aligns individual and organizational objectives with the employer. So when looking at the organizational objectives of the Santa Ana Police Department, the Santa Ana Police Department is looking for individuals who are results oriented and possess great attitudes. They demonstrate creativity, innovation. They're able to work efficiently, and have a proven shown record of success and a passion for public service. The Santa Ana Police Department recognizes that having the best employees provides the best service to the community. So we know through the readings in our text that there's several criteria needed to align employee and employer goals. Some of that criteria include stakeholder involvement in a system or design reevaluation. We recognize that it's vital that all stakeholders have a meaningful voice in policy creation, and also the employee needs to have a simplicity in the base pay and diversity in benefits in aiding to help align the employee and the employer goals. Um, Additionally, salary progression can be tied to continuous improvement. Personnel needs to be rewarded as they become valuable in the agency. Um, uh, your pay ideally should increase with the amount of training and experience that you have in your organization. And lastly, job security is important when seeking to align the goals of the agency with the individual. So the key way that the organization does this, or public service agency does this, is through an MOU. So in this study, I used the Santa Ana Police Officers Association MOU to see how the employee can work to align individual and organizational objectives. Um, there's a salary schedule within the agency with the beginning step beginning at A, and going through up until E, which is a merit step. So pretty much the way I look at it is that you can go all the way through A, B, C, D, and it's not so much what you do, so long as you don't do anything to prevent you from going to that step. Now, when you get to E, E is considered a merit step. That's an earned step, a step that will not be or should not be obtained merely through longevity. Next, when you get to longevity pay, um, according to the MOU within the department, longevity pay begins at a rate of 5% from 15 years, 20 years, 25, and 30. Um, that serves to keep an employee or aid in keeping an employee there, and also it's a recognition for their loyalty to the department. Um, Additionally, when looking at compensation, promotional salary adjustments, uh, each promotion, when granted, provides a salary increase that should be no less than 5% according to the MOU of what the employee's previous salary was. Things like shift differential also help to keep the individual aligned with the organization. Officers that work night shift, according to the MOU, receive a shift differential pay of 2.5%. Bilingual pay, uh, taking the opportunity to learn another language, or if you already know another language, the police department, according to the MOU, you're granted a 5% increase in pay. And unlike some other agencies that I've seen within the MOU of Santa Ana Police Department, they have a street level proficiency. So if you are not bilingual, but you can demonstrate a street level proficiency in something like Spanish, you can get 2.5% if you're not eligible for the full 5. And lastly, I think, and most significantly, how employers align individual and organizational objectives is a career development program. The Santa Ana Police Officers Association has a career development program, and in that career development program, there's levels 1, 2, and 3. Level 1 would be the attainment of an Associate of Arts degree, which would come with a 5% increase in pay. Level 2 would be with an Associate of Arts degree and additional training hours, which would be an additional 5%. And last would be level 3 with an attainment of a Bachelor's of Arts degree, which would come with an additional 15% in pay compensation. So through that career development program, officers are encouraged to increase their knowledge, their overall experience, get their education, and they're rewarded through compensation for doing that. And not only will officers or members of the Santa Ana Officers Police Association receive compensation for advancing their career development, which works to encourage the officer to advance themselves personally and professionally. They're afforded a training and educational assistance program. And the purpose of this training and educational assistance program is to encourage city employees to take college courses and special training courses, which will better enable them to perform their present duties and prepare them for increased responsibilities. Additionally, this is the purpose of the assistance program is to provide financial assistance to eligible employees for education and training, and to establish eligibility requirements, conditions, and procedures whereby such assistance can be provided. And with this assistance, not only will they be able to retain these degrees should they move on from employment with the city, but while they're employed with the city, they'll be receiving compensation for getting a degree that's always going to be theirs and not just belong to the department. So that is my presentation. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I look forward to watching your guys' presentations. Thank you.